Hi guys, it is Jen from The Aligned Life, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about life coaching. So I've just recently, in the last 6 months or so, figured out that I'm a life coach, and I put up a page on my website, but I haven't really truly talked to you guys about it. So I thought this morning I woke up with this sort of download in my head, and I thought today was the right time to make a video about it and how I came to be here. So if you've been following me since the beginning, you will know that I used to call myself a conscious designer. And I still very much believe in the power of using your home as a tool to make you feel better. But the thing that I've realized, so my path was I have a psychology degree. So I totally have a BA in psychology. Then I became an interior designer, and then I went into online marketing. So I've had a little bit of a strange career path. And part of becoming a conscious designer was trying to bring my design skills and all of that love, which I still have, into helping improve people's lives. So helping it become part of personal development, which I'm also, I've been on a huge personal development kick, I guess, for the last 6 years or so. Or longer than that, really, but but pretty much in the last 6 years. So what I realized, though, that I'm less interested in what rooms look like and less interested in the design elements and more interested in how to make people feel better. So what I've come to discover is that I'm a life coach. That is actually what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to become a life coach, but using a home as a tool. So once I figured that out, I decided, okay, well, this is clearly who I am. This is clearly what I love. This is clearly the path I'm meant to be on. So I started taking training, online training, and I am still in the training. I've taken a few classes already. And yeah, so that is the passion. The passion has always been there inside of me. I've always been more about the transformation than I have been about the physical space. So once I figured that out for myself, it became very clear that yes, I'm a life coach. So I just wanted to address that in a video format because I haven't done that before. And I also just want to talk about life coaching in general because I know some people, I know it's super trendy and I know there's a ton of life coaches out there, but I know people still have some reservations about what life coaching is about and what it involves. So I like to compare it to just regular counseling. So I know so many people that are in therapy and that have counselors, and that has done amazing things for them. And I am never, ever going to tell anyone that they don't need that because, of course, there are people that have actual brain chemicals that aren't working properly. There's so many reasons that you might actually need to go see somebody like that, especially somebody that might be able to prescribe you medication. Even though I'm not 100% on board with medication, but that's another story for another day. But the difference between life coaching and counseling is that a life coach is solutions focused. So the job of a life coach is to help you hone in on your goal and help you achieve it. Whereas a counselor will take you back into your past and try to figure out where your problems came from. And you will spend a lot of time there thinking about those problems and trying to overcome them by thinking backwards about them. And energetically speaking, as a law of attraction coach, of course, the more time that you spend sitting in that state and feeling those feelings that you used to have, the more of those things you will start attracting to you. And the way that I look at life coaching, it's not that I want to stop you from thinking about that or deny your past or anything like that. It's very healthy and safe for you to, and necessary for you to acknowledge your past and to look at the past and to grow and learn from the past. But I also want you to focus on the more important thing in my mind is on where you're going to go next, because at a certain point it doesn't matter what happened in the past. We all have things that are working against us that came from our past, but we all have the power to overcome them. You've always read stories online about people that came from horribly abusive households or who have incredible handicaps and have achieved amazing things in their life. And the same can happen for you. It doesn't matter. It's a choice. It's a conscious choice whether you want to let your past rule over you or whether you want to move forward. And I firmly believe that life coaching is all about moving forward. We focus on the future and we focus on where you want to go next. and we don't spend so much time in the past digging up old things and trying to heal from that place. Like we acknowledge that stuff has happened and we try to move forward from it. So again, I'm not trying to take anyone away from their counselor or a therapist. That is not what I'm doing, but I do think life coaching is important. The other reason why I think life coaching is so important is because we all go to school. We all spend 12 years going through school and we learn, math and like English and like all kinds of things that you probably have never thought about since then, depending on what you've done with your life. And of course, school is important for helping get you ready to go into the workforce, but that is what it's really there for. It is helping you become part of the workforce. School is not there to turn you into a leader. It is not there to help you become an individual. Actually, school teaches you how to take orders, follow instructions, and become a good worker. School does not teach you how to manage your mind. School does not teach you how to have healthy relationships. School does not teach you how to love yourself. So all of that stuff is so important. And that's all, of course, basics of the personal development world. But no one has taught you that. And no one will teach you that. No one will teach you that unless you go out and find out for yourself. So I think life coaching is a great way to get involved with that. Of course, and I'm not saying that life coaching is the only way. There's so much you can do for yourself if you're a personal development junkie like I am. There's so much reflection and journaling and stuff you can do that helps make such a difference. But my point is that you are not taught this stuff naturally. Your family probably didn't teach you this stuff because it's very abstract, kind of. Like you learn life lessons and you learn how to be a good human from modeling the people around you. And of course, the big problem with that is that you're only as good as the people around you. So I think we all have unlimited potential. And I think we are all weighed down by the limitations and beliefs that our family and friends and teachers and whoever has put upon us. And we start to live inside this little box of reality. And of course, the little box of reality is only there because we've agreed for it to be there. And once you start looking at your life objectively and once you start becoming curious about yourself, you realize that there is no box and that you can be this expansive, amazing human being that can accomplish pretty much anything they want to with their life. And the only thing that was holding you back the entire time was you. So those are my thoughts about life coaching. And I just felt inspired to share that with all of you guys in a video. So if you want to learn more about my life coaching package, it's called Unfuckwithable You, because it's all about developing an internal strength inside. And if you have internal strength and internal love, you become unfuckwithable. That means that no matter what happens in your life, no matter if your relationships end or your job ends or whatever happens, you still have this confidence. And like, of course, I'm not saying none of those things will not suck. They will still suck and you will still be sad and whatever will happen, but you will bounce back so much faster because you have a solid foundation. So it's like someone tries to punch you and your abs are contracted, then it's not going to hurt as much. So that's that's a very violent image, but yeah, that's what life coaching to me is about. And that's what the Unfuckwithable framework is about. So if you want to learn more about the program, I have a one-on-one program and I'm also launching a group program. Then I will leave a link in the description box below. And if you want to just read more stuff about law of attraction and personal development in general, please check out the blog at www.thealignedlife.co. There's a ton of articles over there to help you out. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you like this channel, please hit subscribe. And just remember, get ready for the miracle. Namaste.